What's up YouTube, Zabuza here. I'm bringing you an NU battle today, and I got one thing to say. I am seriously fearing this Floatzel. Floatzel is one of the best counters to my team. I mean seriously, while I was making my team, I made a list of counters, and up the top two, Floatzel and Absol. And I gotta say, this really comes back to bite me in the butt in this battle. Anywho, let's just get into it. This week's NU battle is against KaelanKhaos, who I met on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder, but they've also got a YouTube channel on YouTube, so I'll go ahead and put that link in the description. He's going to start with his Floatzel first turn, and I know that even if this thing is banded, I can take a waterfall. I'm max defense, max HP, I can take it. I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks, and here I'm going to switch out as he actually switches out too and goes into his Vileplume. I'm not sure why. Anywho, I switch out, go into my Bambi, expecting the waterfall, and maybe he expected my switch or something. I'm going to switch out and go to my Kanga and Rue as he goes for the Sludge Bomb. And now I'm kind of expecting him to go for the Grass type move. And I gotta say, this Vileplume is a real pain in the butt in this battle. It's horrible. Go for the Substitute as he just keeps going for the Sludge Bomb. I was kind of expecting a Toxic or Sleep Powder or something. Anyway, I'm going to switch out and go into my Shrimp Marmaldo pretty much as fodder as he goes for the Sludge Bomb, but I actually take the hit, which is very, very surprising. I mean, this has happened a couple times with Shrimp, and I guess it's not quite as bad special defensively as I thought. So I'm going to send out my Madam this time, my Gardevoir, just thinking, you know what, I want to take this out now. I actually decided to go for the Trick, thinking that it might go into something else, but I completely forget that it's got Black Sludge and not leftovers, so I go for the Trick again, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? At this point, I'm just thinking, I don't know if I can even play anymore. I mean, I'm making such bad decisions that it's not like me. So, next turn, I go for the Psychic, it's almost a one-hit KO, and down goes Madam, my premier special sweeper. Ah, boy. Here, I'm going to switch into Golurk, but I'm actually going to bait a Giga Drain as I switch out and go into my Bambi. And thankfully, he takes the bait. I get my Sap Super Boost. Nice little attack bonus there. And I'm going to KO him with Mega Horn next turn. So, down goes Vileplume. And next, he's going to send out Murkrow. Now, this thing, I'm not fearing too much. I know it can go for Sucker Punch, but I'm pretty sure I can take it. So, I do take it. I go for the Wild Charge, and that's going to knock out Murkrow. So Bambi is making up for lost ground in this battle, and he just keeps going in this battle. He's going to switch into Miltank as I decide, hey, free HP, and I go for the Horn Leech, and he switches into Duosion. I think it's Duosion. And he actually wonders why I didn't go for the Jump Kick. This Bambi, this Sawsbuck, does not carry Jump Kick. It actually has Aromatherapy instead, which I think is a nice touch. Anywho, I almost knock it out this turn, but it survives with like no HP, and it KOs me back with a Psychic. I'm going to switch in my Tankette, go for the Body Slam just to take it out as he switches into his Miltank, and I'm thinking, okay, I gotta get this thing paralyzed. I go for the Toxic first turn, which is actually Mixed Click. I wanted to go for the Body Slam. And next turn, I do go for the Body Slam, and we just keep exchanging Body Slams. During the next turn, I think I do get lucky and get the Para-Hacks. So, right now it's just a speed tie until here I get the Para-Hacks, and now our Miltanks are going to be the same speed. So now I'm thinking I should probably I can either go for the Body Slams and try and paralyze it. So yeah, he gets fully paralyzed here. I'm thinking two more, just one more Para-Hacks, and I can KO. So I go for another Body Slam, but he doesn't get Para-Hacks, he goes for Milk Drink, and I'm thinking now is a pretty good chance to send out my Golurk, because next turn he's probably going to go for another Milk Drink just to rest off the damage that I do, or he's just going to go for a Heal Bell. So I switch in my Golurk, and as I predicted, he goes for a Heal Bell, and now I can, this is another huge mistake I made in this battle. What I should have done is I should have gone for the Rock Polish right here. And instead, I go for the Dynamic Punch, thinking that he could just switch into his Floatzel and go for an Aqua Jet. I take out his Raichu, thankfully, but now he's going to send his Floatzel, and he's just going to sweep through the rest of my team. I really should have just said, okay, bye, and goodbye, Golurk, it was nice knowing you, because I could have done something with Kangaskhan and Tankette. against his Floatzel Mill Tank if I just had the safe switch in. But no, I overestimate Tankette's bulkiness, switch into a Waterfall, and it's going to be a 2-hit KO on her. I switch in Kangaroo, and a Sucker Punch is not going to be enough to knock out this Choice Banded Floatzel. I go back into my Golurk, and he goes for Waterfall, and this is good game. Down goes Golurk.